Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see, we are
and
all
welcome
set.
to today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rodri promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's heaved it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Forlan. Great ball, and he's in here. And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Pedri gets across and deals with it. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Forlan. Out towards the flank. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played back in. Madrid are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Besiktas clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making.
Big chance! Goal! Besiktas!
Besiktas clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
That has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pedri.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
He can run onto that. Van Dijk. Here's Chouameni. Olise. Now who's going to be first to this? Adams. And again they run up against stubborn defending.
1 minute at a
This is the
time.
time you need that pace.
He's got away. Kane. Chance for the header! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager prep.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each.
During the match.
Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kane. No way through. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kane. Deftly away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Petri. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Besiktas clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
This match was 71,649.
Cantona. Petri. And he's cut it out. Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. And it's Kane. And here's Colomwani. Now that's well seen too. Threads one in. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Conte. Griezmann. Looking tidy in possession here. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Besiktas! Into the lead once more. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Besiktas clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Kane. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful.
Heads it! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Substitution for Besiktas. Number 10, Cantona.
So,
Number
time for
18,
changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field.
This is quite a
number
battle.
6,
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, This ended up in no man's land.
2
minutes to be
has
added
been
on.
indicated.
Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Desperate defending required here. Swept, real chance! It was a good ball that played into... And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Colomboani claiming the man of the match award,
Volunteers for each
and
block.
there is very
Please
little
report
room
to the
for
staff
argument.
room immediately.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place
Hello,
in the
everybody,
minds
and
of
welcome
the
to
footballing
today's
folk in
match.
this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Here's a sharp little ball here. Well, there's the clearance. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rafinha looks to clip it forward, and that should get the job done. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's all...
Rafinha! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's managed to gift it back. Olise, certainly one of the players of the week. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Soboslai. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. That is a great pick out. He's found a way through. Now, who's going to... Header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Olise. Pedri. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bastoni gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Szoboszlai. Jordi Alba. Mbappe. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball's gone out of play. Foot in. Koundé just loves to go forward whenever he can. Pedri. Szoboszlai. Beckenbauer. And it's Jordi Alba. Mbappe. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And Dijk cuts out the pass.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Beckenbauer. Pedri. Played out to the right. Oh, that is a... Hits one! And he's done it!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
70,987.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Kane. Real chance here, shot at goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Chance for the header! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That has been cut short. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side and they're set on using it.
And here's Kane. Alexander-Arnold. Olise.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Moved on forwards. Can he get onto this? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. He's gone forward. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
It's going to be another throw.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And he can clear it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitutions taking place.
Danger averted for now. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Provided by the local police.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The action has already started.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And he was quick to react. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Now it's Romario. Hernandez. And here's Romario. And Romario! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well.
Romario, someone I see as one of probably the last breed of strikers who were strictly poachers.
And the greatest amongst poachers?
Well, quite possibly. The early 90s was all about him.
The interesting thing, of course, is that he was neither the quickest nor the tallest, but he was certainly up there amongst the best.
Well, it was that low centre of gravity, Peter, nimble-footed inside the box, and the fact that he was incredibly quick off the mark that gave him the edge over his contemporaries, and of course, that fantastic striker's instinct.
He's had a shot! Yes, it's there! There is the breakthrough! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Olise! Ruben Dias gets good distance on it. Pedri gets to show off his quick... Pedri! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well played and well cleared.
Has a shot! He's a sharp little ball here.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears. Can he finish? In for the pieces. Yes! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected.
Shot a goal! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid take the lead. And we've reached half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Kolomuani bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And he cuts out the supply.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here...
There's the hit!
The attendance for this match
that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 17.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 24. Mbappe. Number 7. Johan Cruyff.
And he's taking
Number
no
14,
chances there.
Griezmann. Coming on the field. Number 22.
Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Number 25.
Oh, good read.
That was well played,
Number
well
21,
stopped.
Ronaldinho. Number 9, Messi.
Throw-in. Rummenigge. Messi. Hernandez deals with that comfortably. And it's Vieira. Rodri. Now it's Martinez. Shot. Decent hit! Oh, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still...
Colomwani! There's a goal! And again they hit the front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
I just think that's a good example of how you take advantage of a lapse in concentration. He was on the prowl, hungry, looking for any scraps that came his way, and he certainly gobbled up the chance, took it really well.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
I think this team shows great willpower and a wonderful never-say-die attitude. No other outfit can match them. They do...
Rummenigge! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Desperate defending required here. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear.
4 added
Now it's
minutes has
Messi.
been indicated.
And he's there to clear it. The final seconds now. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Colomwani claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a
everybody,
doubt, it
and
is the
welcome
week's
to
most
today's
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Neymar. Roberto Baggio! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No way through, so Lewandowski! Roberto Baggio. Vinicius Junior. That's good play. Now it's Pedri. He's had it taken off him. Valverde.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Hernandez with the clearance. Keeper's got good distance on that. Szoboszlai. And here's Messi. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Davis. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Vinicius Junior. That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Baggio. And the pass is intercepted. It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Corner number 2 then. Plays the ball back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Chouameni. Madrid are looking to go forward now. We can run on to that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to clear it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Roberto Baggio. Now it's Lewandowski. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Good spot, he's seen the run. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Olise. And here's Baggio. Now the big chance! And this time, surely! Oh, some inspired defending there. So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice interception, well timed.
The attendance for this match was
And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And no, that was never going to make it. Olise. Now it's Lewandowski. Some resolute defending there. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring 11.
Roberto Baggio! And he hits the net! 2 up and threatening to pull clear!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And he's done it again, he's got his second! Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're quick to get it back. Neymar. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Rodri.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Szoboszlai. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's been... And the shots! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A case now of complete control. Lewandowski, there's the hit! Goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Has been indicated.
Spread it left. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, how will we look back on that?
Please
Yeah,
join
well,
me
I've
in
been on the
wishing
losing
all the
side
best
in
for
games
members
like
of
this,
our
and
fan
I can
clubs.
tell you...
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's had a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball, and then unleash.
So, oh, what a mistake! And through to the goalkeeper. Griezmann. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Lewandowski. Can he finish? It's a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mbappe! And that's a throw-in. Messi. Griezmann. Eto'o is in a really good position out wide. Pedri. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pedri. Griezmann. And Hakimi. And it's Neymar. No way through, and he's straight offside.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. And here's Eto'o. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Maldini makes the interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Fiddles it through. He's got the shot away! Conte. Messi. Plays it in low. And that has been cleared.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Elise. And the first half is done. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Presentation featuring our
Madrid go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Neymar.
Eto'o really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Madrid can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Good read, needed to be. Alexander-Arnold. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable.
71,550.
Pedri.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's got away. He's found some space. Tries a shot! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Griezmann. Time and again they are repelled. Maldini. And it's Griezmann. And here's Eto'o. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Pedri. Conte.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Griezmann. Oh, there's a probing ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Busquets. Lewandowski. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Conte. Maldini does well to get it back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto'o. Could try cutting inside here. Neymar. There's the hit! He has done it! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game. And the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Griezmann just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, well played. Rodri. Olise. That is good alertness. That's that, the end. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Del Piero. He's going for goal! No, he's missed it.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Neymar. Del Piero. Del Piero! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Neymar, he's a sharp little ball here, and here's Del Piero, and Del Piero! He scored! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kolo Muani clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Olise. Gently done. Can he latch on to this?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri.
Oh, really well played.
Pedri stood his ground strongly. Pedri touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Colomwani! They've scored! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Shapes to shoot. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Deftly away. Can he get it through? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed.
And Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Colomwani, great defending, strong and determined. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a key interception. Chouameni. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Meets it first time! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that is decent hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Corner number 3 coming up. And that has been cleared. And here's Park Ji-sung. Madrid are looking to go forward now.
Match was 72,306.
Olise, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Cleared away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Seedorf! Oh, split-second reaction.
Seedorf really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Pedri with the clearance. Rodri. Oh, what a pass! Oh, smashing header! Cruyff is flagged offside. Adams. Van Dijk. Colomboani. Baresi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And here's Mbappe. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that.
Oh, shooting chance! Caught offside that time. That's Park Ji-sung. He's found a way through. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Rodri. Short changes him with that pass. It's Pedri. Olise. He's found a way through. They're urging him to shoot. Can he finish? He has done it! With so little time left, grandstand finish! That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Mbappe.
So, time for changes
Number
on
12,
both sides, actually. Madrid give
Number
themselves
9,
a chance of a
Pedri.
fairy tale finish.
Number 10.
Well, the mindset
Olise.
has changed.
Coming
Now
on
they
the
need to
field.
find all the courage
Number
they can
20,
get.
Kane. Number
I think
6,
we're about to see a
Robert
frenetic finish.
Lewandowski.
No half
Number
measures from here.
11, Ribery. Number 19, Yamal.
That is a little undercooked.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Madrid have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Alexander-Arnold who's short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Right, looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Hello,
Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And as you can see, we've already started here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Olise, no way through.
Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how? It's Drogba! And the pass is intercepted. Foden.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ribery. Now it's Drogba. Nuno Mendes. Ribery. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Fernando Torres. He's been picked out. Drogba. Oh, split-second reaction.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. There's the hit! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
He's had a shot! It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. Kolomuani, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Ribéry. Adams makes the interception. The message is clear, none shall pass. Ribéry. Foden. Rodri. It'll be a throw-in. Olise. Rodri. Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such.
Face to face with the keeper. All shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. They have done it! They have their equaliser! And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-1.
Today, please watch the screen.
Some first-half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1. It's Drogba! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Drogba simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
Barcelona take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Big header! Now, and it's come back out to him. It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
2 goals on...
Can he finish?
Busquets. Who saw this coming? Madrid have come back from the very brink. And here's Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Olise. Mbappe. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ribery looking understandably energised after his goal. Busquets. Here's Rodri. And it's Guardiola. And here's Drogba. Now this could be... Torres!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Torres. Foden. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Adams attempts a clearance. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And now they can clear their lines.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Olise.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Kolomuani taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match,
today,
and deservedly so. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisy... Belts one! Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Figo.
Portugal have traditionally produced wide men of great flair, and Luis Figo is one of their finest.
Without question.
Yeah, he doesn't have explosive pace to call upon, so he's become a master of dropping the shoulder and making those slalom-like movements to progress.
Now it's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. Mbappe! Neymar. And it's Figo. And it's Luis Suarez. Messi. Looking tiny in possession. Oh, shooting chance! That's a little off target. First quarter of an hour gone. Always onto this. He's got the shot away! We've got a goal! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
David Villa! It's anyone's ball now. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Rodri could move up a gear here. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Figo aims beyond the defence. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Guardiola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Neymar. David Villa. He's in here! It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Figo. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Cafu. David Villa. Gets a good foot in there. Luis Suarez! Oh, it's gone in! Barcelona are back in business.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
There's the whistle for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
Thank you very much.
Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. Madrid get the ball rolling in the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Colomwani in acres of space out wide. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Figo. And reclaimed it in a trice. Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pedri. And That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And he's there to retrieve it. And it's Guardiola. Costa Curta. And here's Figo. Oh, what a ball! Tchouameni. Pedri. Messi. Now Neymar. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Pedri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That has not gone well. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Real chance! It's in! And they're back in front!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 83 minutes is number 18, Kylian Mbappe.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Neymar. It's Luis Suarez! They want to be quick to recover this.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Oh, good read.
He read that read.
Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's the end. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections.
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.